First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Indians baseball now. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Luplow giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark. Right there, leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitch on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position. One batter into the game.
And he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Peterson, the runner at second with one away. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 35.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. First and second now, 1 man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luplo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The center fielder,
Digging in, A.J. Pollock, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Pollock, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now Carlos Santana. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 3. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Corey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big time power at the plate.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 45, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Popped up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Eats him up a bit, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start. The home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ready with another 0-2. Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jordan Luplow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding into a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Ryu comes set. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Luplow leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Number 16 over to his left, and the inning is over. So it's no runs. Here's Jock Peterson now. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
The batter, number 13.
Riding in once again, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him be.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Third inning, no score to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Roberto Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Roberto.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Lindor can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. In now for Cleveland, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's over.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Nick Goody answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another chance. Number 45. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent.
In time as he just gets the tag down. Dodgers go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
As soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Here comes Ryu 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Standing in, Jose Ramirez 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count remains at 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney